I am 10 days post-surgery. I had a full right hip replacement. This was after 2 prior arthroscopic repair surgeries on this hip. I also had one on this hip. Both shoulders have all had their labrums repaired. And this one failed again within a year of my last arthroscopic, so they ended up finally giving me a hip replacement. I saw a lot of videos on YouTube showing people walking without problems, being 100% normal, like everything is great, and that's not where I am. I am far from in a good place with my hip. Now, I did have complications post-surgery. Surgery went fine, hip is great, feels great. I had a medical part, my heart stopped, and had some other issues. They ended up keeping me in the hospital for a week, almost combined. So I laid in bed for a week post-surgery. That set my recovery back, and wanted to show you what walking is like 10 days for me post-surgery. I am barely able to walk, and it's very stiff, very difficult. I start physical therapy this week. Let me go back further and I get a chance to see it here. I probably should be with my walker. So this is me walking. Not everybody is perfect 3 days after surgery. I saw somebody, a very popular YouTube video, that 3 days after surgery, this is really how I'm walking with my walker, and they were walking without a cane or walking with a cane, and they look like 100% normal, like they could go do a marathon. That's not everybody. This is me. I'm very, very limited. My range is very limited. It's still swollen. It's gets sore a little bit. When I sit up too long at more of a 90-degree angle, like in a car, I still get a little sore, but really no pain. The biggest thing I'm doing right now is trying to elevate my leg, trying to get the swelling down. I start physical therapy, like I said, this week. I have some very basic exercises, kicking my feet, squeezing my glutes as I sit down, doing different things. Apologize. So I'm doing that. But I just wanted to make this video to encourage people that not everybody feels great a week after surgery, or in my case, 10 days after surgery with a full hip replacement. And I really wanted to share this video in the hopes, give some people realistic expectations. Because for instance, when I was in my pre-surgical class, somebody asked, can I go to the gym the week after surgery and just walk on the treadmill? And the nurse was like, you should be laying in bed or sitting in a chair. You shouldn't be walking on a treadmill. And while some online video, I know a lot of video creators are very like, oh yeah, it's tough. But I've seen plenty that are like, hey, you're going to be running a marathon in 2 weeks, playing golf in 3. And I know for me, my recovery is going to be longer than I thought it was going to be, and more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So very different video here than I normally do, but wanted to share this video. I do have a video talking about how my heart stopped in the recovery process. And my heart stopped post-recovery outside of surgery. It's a long story. I have a full video that explains it. I'll link it in the show notes down below. You can watch that video if you would like. I just hope this video encourages other people to know that being on a walker and having to really use it, and struggling and waddling and feeling stiff and awkward and slightly painful a little bit if you overuse it, is normal a week after surgery. So with that said, take care, be safe. I'll talk to you all again soon.